What's going on YouTube? This is Mr. Guy here, and today guys I got you some more Terraria. Last episode kind of was a little bit messed up by, if you're wondering why I've got full armor for the meteorite suit and all this good loot and stuff up here, is because I actually recorded about 30 minutes or so, and I had like about 5 or 6 points at which my family decided to walk in. So I was thinking about editing it all out, but it was a 30-minute episode, and I planned on it being 30 minutes, and I wanted it to be pretty long, but my family, like I said, kept walking in, so I couldn't actually create a whole episode on, well, a full uncut episode of me playing Terraria. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to have this episode here. I'm going to try to get in as much as I can and see what we can do. So, mainly as you can tell right now, I've got some pretty good gear. I've got enough gear as to where I think I might be ready for Skeletron. And I gotta actually see which side the jungle is on. And we actually haven't even ventured that far. But this side looks like it's got the jungle because, as you can tell, it's got that mud splatters everywhere. So we're going to go ahead and venture off to the right. And I honestly thought, yeah, I think I have. I thought I ventured farther. No. I'm thinking of a different character that I've been playing with recently. I've actually been trying to do a complete Summoner's playthrough. But since the... if you guys didn't know, the slime summon... What do you call that thing? The slime... the summoner weapon for the slime pet is kind of a little... I guess you could say RNG related, meaning it takes a ton to actually get it. Takes a ton of time. And I just don't feel like waiting for it. So what I did was I decided to spawn myself in a, well actually I did a legitly kind of, and I got myself a slime statue in another world on my main character that has all this good loot and stuff. And I decided to actually just go ahead and farm the statue until I got a slime thing, because I hadn't actually had one on my main character, because I don't need one on a maxed out character. Well, almost maxed out, I guess. Still doing a bunch of stuff, but that's because it's hard mode and I'm trying to get everything, you know, set up. So I maxed myself. I got myself the thing, and I've decided to give myself as well a, because I figured out I had a corruption war, and I decided to give myself a one of those things that I can't think of what this called right now. The Crimson Rod. This is what it is right here, actually. So if you're wondering why I'm using this spacesuit, one, it's a pretty good weapon. It's got actually 23 damage, so whenever I get the Goblin Tinkerer, after I've defeated the Goblin Invasion, I will soon be able to, get the, this baby reforged, hopefully, if I'm smart and I get, or if I'm lucky, I guess you could say, and get a, I don't know if I should do this, because mainly I don't have, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm thinking about fighting Skeletron right now. I don't know why, just like, man, let's fight Skeletron. I kind of want to have a section where, because I can feel like, if you guys look really quickly, I have this little section where I could just run back and forth, but I also want to have platforms, so I just realized I have actually a good axe, and I can chop down some, even though they're small trees, I can chop them down in, you know, not too long, hopefully. So we're going to chop down as many trees as possible. And if you guys didn't know, the Terraria Winter Holiday update is gone, so you cannot get presents anymore. But you can still fight the Frost Moon, because that was one of those updates in Terraria last year in 1.2.4. There's like a Christmas type wave thing, but that can still be used. It's just presents cannot be dropped, which means you cannot get the Frost Legion anymore, which possibly means I will just drag over about 50 or so presents from my main character, because I kept about 200 to like 500 some odd amount, I don't even know, of what you call it, presents, and I just kept a bunch because I knew that I would want to, even though it's my main character, and I probably could just, you know, change my time on my PC back. Well, so if you guys are just watching this for the first time, I'm actually doing a giveaway on my channel. We're giving away a copy of Terraria itself. If you want to enter, link to the video in the description. I'm not going to detail it too much, but mainly what I'm going to have you do is, well, I'm going to aim for the hands. I probably shouldn't have started this fight, but it's not going to be too hard, especially once you get the hands down. And this is actually a really good weapon to use pre-hard mode, mainly because the ammo come out. It doesn't even use any ammo or mana. What am I saying ammo for? It doesn't use any mana at all, and that's one good thing you definitely don't want pre-hard mode, because, well, there's some few weapons that require a lot of mana. And we're just gonna pierce this sucker. And I actually want to get him a little higher because I know that in a few seconds he's getting ready to do his little jiggly wiggly and come after me. But as soon as he does, alright, that was his max. Let's see if I can get him back into the, yeah. So as you guys can kind of see, okay, I'm just going to keep that one up for now. Okay, I wanted to get it going again. See about jumping up just a few. Whoops, didn't want to hit him because, as you can see, you take a lot of damage. I think I'm good. So I'm going to go into the dungeon with this setup, even though I didn't really grab anything. As you can tell, I didn't grab any potions or anything, and I just took on this guy instantly like that, and it was pretty darn easy peasy. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy, but it seemed to be so. So even though this character only has 220 health, he can still rock. You can still rock him. Whoa, what are you doing, buddy? So we can actually get the mechanic, and that's actually a really good thing. Because the mechanic is something that I want to help make some farms I plan on popping up, because farms, pre-hard mode, especially on a pre-hard mode, or pre-1.3 character, I want to have it ready, so I can farm a bunch of stuff, and then I can take all that stuff over. I'm not necessarily going to copy and paste the, wow, okay, I was about to say I just got a water bolt and I can't even use it. I'm not necessarily going to copy and paste the farms over into a new world that I'm going to make, but I'm going to take a bunch of the supplies. I'm going to make a house before I even, well, actually, I'm going to do a lot of that conversioning stuff on video, but I'm not going to actually, like, I'm going to say capture it on video. Like, I'm not going to be talking through the whole dang thing. I'm just going to have it, and then I'll just time-lapse it through. It'll be a quick thing, and then as soon as I've got a house built for a few NPCs, I will then start recording my audio, and then have it going, so we can get that series going again that's normal, like this. And this is actually a vast, quick step into the world of Terraria, because the dungeon is one of those things that you want to get going quickly, and sweet slime statue, that is what I am looking for. Alright, I don't know how I managed to pick that up instead of, so we had another one spawn. So as you can see, this thing's already going to start annihilating them. Ah, he dropped one too. Oh, thank you. I'd like you to move. Muramasa, I think I'm going to keep the Muramasa, but I'm not actually going to use it. Oh, I didn't even notice the bone welder. Sweet. Hope I didn't miss any chests or anything, because I've got 2 extra keys I could use. Let's see really quickly. Nah, I didn't miss any, because this is Bren. It just popped into this world, so baby, you're gonna be screwed. unless you keep going over there. I don't even know if I have a house for you that's set up or anything, so I guess we'll have to find that out when we get back to the good old place. And I'm going to, so I can avoid you, Bone Wand. I don't necessarily need that, because I'm not going to be using it, but it's pretty neat to have, so. I know the dungeon does have heart crystals, crystal hearts, whatever you call them things. I can't even remember right now. So hopefully it'll grant me a fear, because I have only 220 health and I will be eaten alive if I do not get any. Yeah. Hopefully this little wow wizards, we managed to get hit by that. Got to him quick. I don't need the bones, even though it would be smart to, We're dead. Yeah. Why did I decide to go in there with only 220 health? I don't know. I thought I had a little bit more health than that. That's why I kind of started running over to the dungeon. But that's alright. We managed to actually defeat Skeletron, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to go ahead and dump some stuff into some chests. Just gonna go quick stack through everything before I actually start organizing, so that way I know what's what. Wow, sweet, so I got 2 of those. Bone Wand, I'm gonna put you... I have like usually a chest where I'd have stuff that I don't need, and I just said what I was gonna do, so I'm gonna actually pop this sucker, even though it has no sell value whatsoever. So. And I know I'm going to be going back, but I'm actually first going to see about going underground. I haven't actually gone super far. I'm going to go searching around. Got 2 spelunkies just now. We're going to go see if we can't find anything useful that we need to grab. Oh, 2 gold, but I'm going to keep her. I'm going to set her down. And actually need quick stacks. So I'm going to set all the stuff down I don't need, and then I will head out back into the world. I'm going to put those in there, and I'm actually going to put these in there for now. I probably should, I'm not going to use the candy cane sword, but I want to keep it there, because it's one of those things where you kind of want it. And increases movement speed after struck, but it does have a warding, so I'll just do that for right now. Actually, that kind of looks pretty stupid. I didn't even put everything up. Actually, I got $4. Let's see. And we need wood. Wood. We don't have very much wood. Hopefully this can suffice. Come on, can it? No, it can't. Unless I was... Okay. So... sooner or later we're going to need to get some more wood, and then after that, yes, I still have a bunch of stuff in my inventory, but I'll be fine. Alright, so I'm not going for gems, I'm going for treasure chests and heart crystals, so although it would be a smart idea to go for gems right now and rack up some money, because I definitely will want to make a money farm. I know a good money farm that can be set up, but I gotta have 2 jellyfish statues, because you can take the jellyfish statues, and if you completely submerge them in lava, and you have either a timer or a burn engine type statue thing going on, you can completely farm. That is gold. Alright, this is the only section I'm actually gonna do. I actually have 2 bombs. I'm gonna go pop one down and use the other. Come on. Alright. Because we do have 2 spelunkies, so we don't have to worry about doing too much at once without getting those heart crystals. I thought that was a chest. It's the shape of a chest, but it's not. Oh my god. That is one giant section of lots of stuff. Those are diamonds. I don't mind grabbing these because I'm actually going to venture off of the normal trail that I have. which is, as you can see, there's a jellyfish down there because he's coming towards me. Sooner or later, I want to make a fishing pole of any sorts. I don't care what kind, and then I'm gonna start fishing because fishing is actually a good way to quickly rack up money and loot and all that good stuff to help you acquire stuff, because it can also help you get potions to help fight bosses and all that good stuff. So there's a lot of new potions that were added at 1.2 that I hadn't even known about until less than a month ago that I started using. And one of them is called the Wrath Potion. It increases 10% off all damage. There's also a potion that increases your life by 20%, which is actually a whole lot. If you have max health, which is 500, you could have a total of 600 health. And that's actually quite a lot when you're actually doing like the Frost Moon and stuff. I mean, that's ridiculous. It almost completely like doubles your chances of survival. There's also a potion that reduces damage by 20%. Usually, I think it's in the Frost, which is enemies with the Frost, which is usually in the Ice biome or during the Frost Moon. So that's also pretty cool. So all that stuff will have to be farmed though later on. Sadly, because most of them, I think it's. I mean, I could get the items right now, but I wouldn't use them until after. So my potion's going to wear off soon, and we haven't really found but one heart crystal, which is alright because we've actually got a few diamonds, so, although that's not what we came for, so. But I didn't expect there to be a bunch of heart crystals. Oh, I thought cobwebs, oh no, if you know what I mean. So, I probably could have made a bucket and come down here before I did anything, so I've been over there, yes. And actually, that is about where I stopped, and if I think so, that's a tombstone. But I didn't come back and get my money, I know that for sure. That's amethyst. I was gonna say if that was ruby or something, I'd probably keep that. That actually, that panic necklace came in handy right there. And that's another reason why I want to get more health. We are just completely dodging these suckers. That one I kind of did on purpose. I knew it was going to happen. I was going to be chased by a boulder. But, is that a heart statue? Oh yeah. That's sweet. Find a dead loot. Before I venture the dungeon again, even though I know I could do it easily next time if I just paid attention to what I was doing. I'm actually gonna make sure I have max health. Well, not max health, around max health, and I'm gonna make sure that I have a lot. I was just going to say something and I totally forgot. So I'd rather have that one on than hasty 3% movement speed. So I want to keep those torches, but I don't care about the invisibility potions. So I'm gonna take that chest with us. Actually, we have 2 more. No, we have 3, so even though we have 2 left, we have 2 more we could use. So, kind of going sideways, because I know if I went that way, I probably wouldn't find much, because I've already been in that area. Even though I've been only up. So we're just going to go across. Oh my gosh, my finger will not pop. Just trying to, I haven't cracked my fingers in a while. Or at least most of them. So, they like popping them. So I know those are amethyst. They gotta be. I hate amethyst. They look a lot like rubies. Now those gotta be rubies, but I don't need them. Oh, I feel like I'm merely at the stage of lava where the only thing I'm going to find a lot are going to be either puddles of lava or I don't know exactly, but do we have a mining potion in our... No, we don't. I was going to actually use a mining potion to quickly move, but what have we got on that has got us moving so dang fast? Okay, so I feel as if something that I have equipped is just causing me to go really fast on my character. I don't know why. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, we're going to slyly sneak up through here. Right now I'm totally thinking you're on your summon character, you can't use anything to kill enemies, but I'm completely unaware, or this is gonna take a while. Why did we use a potion? I guess, I don't know. I guess potions have that feeling that no matter what you do, you know where you're going, because there's either something lighting your way or there's something lit that you're going for. So I feel like spelunkies are like one of the best things in the game. I think they're a little OP. They could be nerfed down to maybe 4 minutes. That wouldn't change anything dramatically. It'd just make you farm a little more, which would be okay by me, because spelunkies are very easy to make. Especially if you have one spelunky and you go finding, what do I call that? I call them spelunkies, I don't know why, but I do. So, like if you have one, you can go searching for gold, and usually when you find gold, you find it's not usually a small amount of gold, it's a lot, so. Alright, I need to... So, I feel like we've been mining for forever. And I'm literally just about to go back, which is kind of a dumb idea, but... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did you do? Alright, so we're gonna actually go, not all the way back, but we're gonna go back a pretty good bit, and we're gonna go... I'm gonna go to... I think I know where I was going. Nothing good came out of those. Alright. Those are amethysts. They look and smell like it. Well, not necessarily. You can't say something smells like it in Terraria, but you can. And if you want to. I just did. So, what I noticed was this little... Okay, that's what it was. Little lava pit. So, before I use another spelunker potion, I'm going to figure out another cave system. Even though we do have two, yes, it's going to be kind of wasteful to use another one and not get anywhere. And totally waste away 5 minutes of not finding anything useful at all. Except for maybe that one chest, which actually was 2 chests. But other than that, I'm trying to look for heart crystals right now, so I guess you could say I'm not finding anything useful, if you know what I mean. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use it, because this actually seems like a well-developed cave that I might be able to search. Unless I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Because I'm probably just about to mine into another little cave that's going to go nowhere. And I just realized, well, I didn't necessarily just realize, but I've noticed my video is already 20 minutes long. Alright, let's really quickly see. I'm actually gonna go back to my old cave. Get there somehow, I don't care how. So this is a huge pit of lava. We're going to parkour through, so that way we don't die. Let's see, how do I get there? Could have been easier to mine through. But like I said, I don't have a mining potion, so it's not going to help us go quicker. Whoa! So we're just gonna go around. I don't care. Let's see what we can find. Alright. Look at all this artwork of elaborate structures. Wait a second. We already have one. I was about to say, let's go ahead and make ourselves some obsidian, but like I said, we already had an obsidian skull, so there's no need to. Oh, this mini cave. I don't need that gargoyle statue though, so. Well, that was not what I was intending to do. I'm gonna take the chance to sell it for silver. I don't keep those. There we go. So, this will be part 1 of episode. It's either 7 or 8, one of those.